Hi, I'm Lisa. It's a beautiful day outside and I've been asked to share with you some drawing activities. This one is all about lines and is inspired by the artist Sol Levitt. It's a great one because you can do it outside in the sun, or you can do it inside if you wish, in your bedroom or in a shared space like the kitchen or the sitting room. You can work alone, but it's even better if you work with another member of your family in pairs. Many artists principally use line in their artworks. In these works, the lines relate to landscapes, or to codes in science, or the length of songs and the lengths of people's hair. Sol Levitt's wall drawings were drawn according to his instructions. They were never identical, and he often employed geometric patterns and rules used by architects. Materials wise, you're going to need paper. If you've only got A4 paper, that's fine. You can always stick it together with sellotape to make the paper as large as you want. So you can cover the top of a table. You can go as large as you want by just sticking the paper together. Or you might have some larger paper. This is just sugar paper, or this is lining paper that I found that we've used to decorate the house. So that's that. So as large as you've got, or if not, stick it together. You'll need some measuring tape. This is a dressmaker's one, or this is brilliant if you've got one in the toolbox, and a ruler, a pen or a pencil, and some colours, felt tips, pencils, whatever you've got. Okay, step 1. In the room that you're occupying, take 10 measurements of things within it. Now this could be the length of an object. It could be the space between an object. It could be, if you've got big bits of paper, it could be the length of a wall. It could be the space between floorboards. It could be, you could choose a piece of furniture and measure parts of it, like the seat. Don't forget the spaces in between things as well, what's called the negative space. Or it could be the length of the leg. You could go really small and even just between two little dents in the wall, or it could be the light fitting, or it could be the light switch, or the radiator, whatever you like. Remember to write your measurements down as you go. If you're outside, you can go as big as you like. And if you've only got little paper, as small as you like. Or you could try body measuring. You could measure another member of your family. So you could do, say, maybe thumb to wrist, or elbow to knuckle, or cross their shoulders, or...
Got me 2 minutes.
Okay, so step 2 is to use your measurements to make a new composition, or an abstracted version of the measurements that you've taken of whatever room you were in, whether you're at the garden or whether in your bedroom. So this one, for example, I just used blue and orange in alternately for each measurement. So this one is 16, and then this one was 4, and then this one was 22 centimetres, and then this one was 9. And you can just intuitively allow yourself to doodle with the lines, but using the instructions of the measurements that you've got. So as well as being able to just lay a plan, you could go 1 to 10 like I have done, but you can also repeat a measurement. So if you wanted to carry on with this drawing, you could maybe use the colours that Sol Levitt used quite a lot in his wall drawings, the blue, yellow and the red. And you could say, oh, I'm going to repeat 6 centimetres again. And I'm going to use it again because I want to have some lines coming out in this direction. And again. You can also remember that lines can be very close together, or they can be wide apart. They can intersect like this and cross each other, or they can also just join corner to corner or edge to edge. Remember your thickness of your line as well. You can use just one thin line, or you can make some of your lines thicker by repeating the measurement. can also play with making curved lines. Not all lines have to be straight. So to do a curved line, you take a measurement, say the 6 centimetres one again. And then you can fill that then with a wavy line, or a dashed line, or an arced line. So your drawing from these measurements can become really, really varied depending on what mood you're in. So from those measurements, this one is this one that my son did. It's really different. And this one's using just the 2 measurements, not all of the measurements, and there's 3 measurements actually, and dotted lines and arcs, and just 2 colours. Okay, one handy tip. If you've got super excited taking measurements outside and you've got loads of really long measurements that are much bigger than your paper, don't worry, because you can still get them onto your drawing. We've got a measurement here for 132 centimetres, which I think was the wall inside. So all you need to do is just, my rule is 50 centimetres, you might have a 30 centimetre one, but you just do your line at 50, and then keep your pen on the paper, and then move your ruler for the other 50, and then maybe for the 30, and I'll have the 2 on there as well. So that's how you can get really long measurements onto your paper, and they'll start making geometric shapes. The other thing is, if you haven't got a ruler, you can use your tape measure to make the points. So say it was 30, to make the measurement points. And you can still do these drawings by hand, and your drawing will just be by hand. And if they're wavering or not quite straight, if you're not very good at straight lines, your drawing will still be really great. It'll just have a different quality. It'll just be wavy and hand drawn. If you have electrical tape in the house or in the shed, you can make an extended drawing, and this can be on a wall or on the floor or on a table, and make it as large as you like. That's it. Have fun. See you next time.